Okay, so I can't sleep, so I'm going to vlog question mark. Um, so I wanted to start a channel about the life of a musician, the ins and outs of it, the joys, the challenges, all that stuff. Um, and I did give it a shot a couple years ago. I think it was a couple years ago at this point, but didn't really stick. And I'm determined to make it stick this time. But I mean, it's like 2 a.m. and I need to be up in about 5 hours and I just can't sleep. So I just thought, might as well. And actually, that's a topic that I think I definitely need to cover because a lot of musicians are wired for the evenings. We tend to be night owls more than we are early birds. Unlike my boyfriend, who's an artist, who is like up and ready to go at like 7 a.m. all the time. And I'm like, dude, do not even look at me until 9 a.m. Please go away. Right. But yeah, I find sleep to be really tricky because, you know, on like a performance night, performances start at what, like 7:30, and we're not done until 9, 10 o'clock. You have to go eat, and then by the time you wind down, it's about midnight, 1 a.m. And I mean, there's so much to do after a performance, and then and by the time you go home and you eat something and then take all your makeup off and you know whatever, I mean, it's like really late, and then you're not up until about noon the next morning, and then so your clock's messed up. But I don't know. It's it's weird. Yeah, all of our things happen in the evenings if you think about it, right? Performances, rehearsals, even teaching. Like, for example, my Friday schedules go until really late, and then my Saturday schedule starts super early because a lot of my students want to get their lessons in earlier in the day so they have the rest of the weekend for themselves, which I totally get, but I'm just like, oh my god, I got home at like 10. I didn't wind down until midnight, and then I have to be up at like 6:30, and it's just so hard. Also, a lot of our teaching happens in the weekends, so we don't really have a weekend life. We don't. So, I mean, that's one of the many challenges of being a musician, a student, and a teacher. So I thought I'd make a channel about that, and if in case anybody needed pointers, maybe they'd find some advice, and or if someone was curious about what it's like to be a musician in the 21st century, maybe this could be a resource to somebody. But yeah, so that's the goal of my channel. I know this is like a really crappy like iPhone kind of thing right now because it's 2 a.m. and I'm just like not about to go get my actual camera. Sorry. But I'll be back soon with an actual camera, much better quality, I promise. And hopefully some interesting topics for everybody. So, bye.